All right, good evening, Speed fans. It's Lori coming to you live from the Tony Graham Recreation Complex, where your Canada Speed is taking on the Nepean team. I'm not sure what they call themselves. Speed coming off the tournament this weekend. Didn't get as far as they wanted, 2 tournaments in a row. See if they can pull off a win today. All right, so these are the Bumblebees. We've seen them before. All right, we got Austin taking the face off at center, and the Bees win the draw. Inside the neutral zone now. Up into the Bees zone. The goalie makes a nice little glove save and kept inside the line by Nixon. Nixon with a shot goes off a defender's skate and into the corner. Austin is there. Austin puts it down for Nixon. Nixon in the corner again. Looking for a way out. Puts it back up for Ben, but the Bees send it long. Jack is going to chase this down behind the Speed goal line. And up for Nixon on the near boards. That's broken up. The Bees looking for a shot. Pass up to the slot. It's tipped away. Patrick gets a stick on it. Can't quite clear the zone. Bees are there. Patrick again flips it out of the zone, and Bees on the change behind their own net. Clear it out into the neutral zone up the red line, 1-on-1 over the blue line. Can't make quite a shot off of it. Oh yes, they do. And Josh with a nice skate. Here comes Nixon again on the near boards. Nixon drops it for Ben Yang. Ben Yang to the high slot. Pass over to Mike. But that goes through. Michael from the corner. Can't get the pass off the center as the Bees clear this off into the neutral zone. Picked up at the red line by the Bumblebees. Clark is there. Clark and Mason stay out of each other's way. Ben Yang fires it across for Michael. Michael steps over the blue line down into the corner. Bees are there. Bobbling puck is picked up by the Bees. Nepean now steps over the blue line with a long shot. Is wide of Josh. Down behind the goal line, Ben Yang looking for a winger. It gets past Mike. Blue line is held by Nepean. Mason turns and fires for Michael. Michael on the far boards. Squeaks it out into the neutral zone, but can't hold on. Try again, and the puck is picked up at the Nepean blue line by the Bumblebees. Pass up the near boards. Can't make a play out of it. Puck trickles down for Mason to skate this out behind Josh. Nepean. Shot is through traffic off a skate as Parker finds the loose puck on the near board, skates it up. It's turned around by Nepean at their own blue line. Ben and Jack step on the ice on defense. Ben chases us down, but that's icing called against the Bumblebees. 0-0 is the score. 7:09 left in the first period. Face off in the Nepean zone. Nepean wins the draw. Fires this long, deep into the speed zone. A little backhand to the side of the net. Back up to Nepean defense. Inside the blue line. Nepean in the corner. Jack giving him a hard time behind the net. Nepean comes away with it. Picked up by the speed. Squeaks it out into the neutral zone and turned around. Oh, no, they didn't get out of the zone. Little dribbler on Josh. Back up to the Nepean defender at the blue line. Nepean gets tied up along the boards. Nepean from the corner now. Pass to the slot, turning and fires a stop by Ben. Nixon gets a stick on it. Back from the blue line. Nepean defense with a slapper is off of skating wide. Jack gets there. Turns directions in the corner. Nice move and flips it up to Nixon. Nixon looking for way out of the zone. It's dropped for Ben and up for Austin. Here comes Austin over the red line, over the blue line, wide to the right side. Austin shot. No, pass across. Russ gets there in the corner. But Nepean regains possession, flips it long right onto Clark's stick inside the speed zone. Up for Nixon on the near boards. Nixon gets hammered and that gets checked away from him. This guy's got some moves, but Patrick with a nice stick. Nepean again though over the red line, over the blue line. Just stayed on side with a little pass to the blue line. That's flipped out and offside. 0-0 still the score. 5:20 left in the first period. Face off outside the speed zone. Kanata flips it back for Clark. Clark, looking for a way out of the near boards. Hits some skates, but manages to find Parker eventually. Nepean regains control, but they're offside. Face off outside the Kanata zone. Nepean flips this puck forward. Down behind Josh. Mason finds the puck. Looking for Patrick on the far board. Loose puck is picked up by Kanata. Here comes Mason. Mason flips this into the Bumblebees zone, and the Bees find the neutral zone, but Benyang gets a stick on it. Benyang with some nice moves. Can he make it through? He's on his backhand, turns, fires it across, but it's in the air. Patrick tries to slap it down. He takes a shot to the side of the net. Still inside the... Oh, not for long. In the neutral zone now. Over the blue line. Benyang with a shot high of the net. Clark from the blue line flips it back down for Parker. Parker with a backhand in front and slapped away by the Bumblebees. And here comes Nepean. Wide to the right side over the blue line. Makes it around Mason. Clark doesn't let him by. Benyang from behind Josh. Looking for Patrick. Patrick backhands it up to the red line. Picked up by Nepean. Nepean turns the puck around. Steps over the blue line with a shot as wide of the net. Down behind Josh now. Mason is tied up. Pass in front. Nepean can't get a good shot off. Nepean regains control inside the speed zone. Clark well played. Clark now steps over the blue line, over the red line, over the blue line, slap shot, nice save. This Nepean goalie is not a very big dude, but man, he's fast. 0-0 still the score, 3:25 left in the first period. Austin takes the face-off in the Nepean zone. Tied up along the boards on the near side. Nepean grabs hold skates out into the neutral zone, finds a winger at the blue line. It's flipped in deep. And we got a penalty called against Jack from behind the net. That's not his first one, probably his third one in the past few games. He's going to have to watch that. Not a smart penalty to take as the Bumblebees go to the power play. Face off in the speed zone. Speed wins the draw and pops the puck out to the red line. But Nepean flips this around, sends it deep. Ben is going to find the puck behind his own net. Slap shot from the blue line from Nepean. Doesn't get on net. Nepean again regains control. And down behind the goal line is Ben. He's tied up. Gets some help. The rate that the Speed can't clear it. Ben again from behind the net. Looking for a way out, but that hits the mesh and out of bounds. 0-0 is the score. 2:30 left in the first period. 1:26 left in the Speed or the Bumblebees power play. Face off in the Speed zone. Speed comes away with it. Flips it long. As Nixon is going to forecheck. Bumblebees get around two. Bumblebees forced wide to the right side. Pass in front goes right through. Bumblebees from the blue line. Have a look. Push it down to the corner. Bees from the corner. Can't make a play out of it as Nixon flips it long. Kill a little time on the penalty kill. From behind the Bees goal line. Nixon working hard. Bees come away with it. At the Bees blue line, bouncing puck is handled by the Bees. Swung around to the near boards. Nixon with another excellent forecheck. Bees regain possession, skated out into the neutral zone. Mishandled at the red line. Given a chance for Clark to get a stick on it, but that doesn't go far as the Bees knock it down at the blue line. Bees now step over the red line. Mishandle it at the blue line. Clark regains control and sends it long. 5 seconds to kill it. And we got a whistle. Did he knock it down with a high stick? I thought he knocked it down with his hand. Okay, so the Bees played the puck up above their shoulders and then were the next to play the puck, and therefore that is whistled down. So 2 seconds to kill in Jack's penalty. 0-0 is the score. Bumblebees win the draw, and we're back to even strength. Bumblebees fire it up to the red line, step over the blue line, and are swarmed. Bees regain control. Eli got a little dribbler shot on net there. It's covered up by the Bees goalie. 46 seconds to go in the first period. Face off in the Bees zone. Won by Canada. Jack with a shot goes off a skate and wide. Parker with a shot is handled by the goalie. Pass in front. The Speed can't get a shot off. And here comes the Bees. Pass cross ice. Jack pinches. And Ben Yang regains control. Ben Yang shot. Oh, nice save. Ben Yang picks up the dribbling puck behind the net. Not for long as the Bees try to clear it. Clear it out into the neutral zone. Here come the Bees 2-on-1. Ben chasing him with a good stick. From the blue line shot. Josh nicely handled. Rebound. Josh holds on it. Or doesn't let him in anyway. And there's the buzzer. All right. So after 1 period of play, 0-0 is the score. All right, as we get set up for the second period, we got Josh between his pucks. 10 minutes are on the clock. 0-0 is the score. Benyang takes the face-off at center ice. Patrick on his left. Nixon on his right. Mason and Clark are your defenders. Inside the Nepean zone, a shot is grabbed onto by the Nepean goalie. Benyang again takes the face-off in the Nepean zone. The Bees win the draw, skated out behind their net. Nice little breakout pass on the near boards. Here come the Bees. Oh, Nixon just stripped it away from behind, steps over the blue line and dumps it in. Nepean gets there first behind their net. Fires it, and it goes long as Mason finds this in front of Josh. Stripped away by the Bees, though. The Bees circle high. Can't hold on. Patrick up for Benyang. Benyang steps over the blue line wide to the left side. Benyang pass across, and oh, I'd have liked to seen a shot there. Shot from the blue line doesn't get through. You take a shot from the left side. He had another winger there, but he would have taken that pad save. Put that in. All right, in the neutral zone now. The Bees turn and fire. No icing is going to be called here as this flips down behind Josh for Clark to pick up. Clark skates it out. Patrick back to Clark. Clark gets tied up on the near boards. Patrick with a good backup for the defense. Doesn't let the Bumblebee through. Bumblebee's fired along the far side. Parker is there. Parker looking for Eli. Eli at the red line. Steps over the blue line. Fires. That's off a stick and a little basket catch by the Nepean goalie. Baseball season is upon us. Face off in the Nepean zone. Eli takes the face off. Sends it back for Ben, who pokes it in deep behind the Nepean goalie. Nepean is there, but Jack holds the line, turns and fires, doesn't get through. Nepean behind his own goalie, looking for a way out on the far boards. Eli can't get a good shot of it. It's down behind the net for Parker. Parker's tied up. Bumblebees now 2-on-2. Pass across is long and dribbles deep as Ben fires this up for Jack on the near boards. Jack gets tied up but manages to find Michael. Mike skates it out into the neutral zone. Mike over the blue line. Mike pass in front is off of the skates. Regains control. Michael back up to Jack. Jack fires. Nice grab. Gotta shoot that just a little lower. All right, face off in the Nepean zone. It's flipped back past Clark. Clark at the red line turns and fires it over from Austin. Austin down in the corner and behind the net. Puck is stripped away from him. A little skirmish behind the net. Pass in front and Nepean is there. Nepean now skates the puck out into the neutral zone over the red line, over the blue line. Benyang regains control. He's looking for a way out on the far boards. Mike back to Clark. Clark up to Benyang. Benyang, he's got to get back on side. Up to Russ. Russ did a good job there. Get back on side. Russ giving him a hard time, but the puck goes long. Back to Josh's right behind the goal line. Clark is there. Clark has a look, puts it up the middle. Here comes Austin. Austin over the blue line. Let's see, drop it. No, little flip pass to Russ, and it's behind him. Russ with a pass in front. Nobody there to take a shot. Mason outside the blue line now. Up for Russ. Russ looks for a centerman, but that's picked up by the Bees. Nepean steps over the line and can't get a good shot off. Mason's going to chase this down into the corner. In the speed corner, the Bumblebees pop it down behind Josh. Bees looking for a pass in front. Josh plays it off behind the net. Bees again are swarmed by Nepean, but Nepean holds the line. Clark to himself, looking for his centerman, but his puck's going to go long, and that's going to be icing called against the Speed. 0-0 still to score. 5:26 left in the second period. All right, face off to Josh's right. Speed wins the draw. Pass across to Patrick at the blue line. Patrick turns and fires off his skate and wide. Back up to Patrick in the slot shot. Nice save. That goalie was deep in his net too. There was a little mesh on either side, but he was in the right spot for Patrick's shot. We've got Eli taking the face off. Nixon on his right, Patrick on his left. Jack and Ben, your defenders. Nepean tries to clear the zone, and they do send it long. Ben gets there in the Speed zone. Ben looking for a good, smart pass across to Eli. Nice hard pass. Eli across for Nixon. It's off of Patrick. Skates Eli in front, and puck is bobbling. Couldn't make good out of it. Ben quite can't hold the blue line. Fires it across for Jack. Jack makes a move. Gets across. Shoots. But that's off his stick and didn't get much on it. Nice move, though. Ben holds the line. But the Bumblebees get around him. Bumblebees. Oh, nice play by Jack and his skates. Nixon steps over the blue line, fires it across for Eli. Eli with a move. He can't get a shot off. Could have shot that a little sooner, I think. And here come the Bees. Bees step over the blue line. Take him. Drops it. Shot. Josh. The save. Oh, that was terrible. This is terrible. Danger. I had nothing to say there, but danger. But the Speed managed to save it long. I get nervous, when it's in front of the net. I lose my words. And here comes the Bumblebees. They step over the blue line. Ben in position. Nice back check by Clark, who just came on. Clark flips it up for Nixon. Nixon trying to get around. Clears it out into the neutral zone, but barely as the Bees regain control at the red line. Nice job by Patrick, giving him a hard time. Ben Yang now in the Speed zone. Fires it behind his goalie. Speed. Oh, boy. The Bees are there. Bees hold it inside. It's a strong shift by the Bumblebees. Into the corner on the near boards. Bees come out with it. Good stick by Ben Yang. Shot goes behind the net. Bees maintain control. Turn and fire. Well done in front by Ben to break that up. And here comes Nixon. Nixon over the red line, over the blue line, wide to the right side. Goes around the net. Nixon. Back pass. Nobody there but Bees. Michael comes flying in though. Puck's popped up to the blue line. Slap shot by Clark is high. Bees try to clear it. Can Mason keep it inside? He does. Pops it back down for Ben Yang behind the goal line. Ben Yang turns and fires in front. Nixon shot. Nice save. Rebound. Oh! Couldn't get that in the net. Clark regains at the red line. Looking for a little pass over to Ben Yang. Ben Yang fires it, but that's broken up at the blue line by the Bees. Bees can't make a play out of it. Slap it in down behind the goal line. Josh plays it off for Mason. Oh, the Bees regain control, but can't get a shot off. Oh, pass up for Parker, but a little long. The Bees regroup in their own zone. Fire it long, and that's going to be icing called against the Bees. 1:45 left in the second period. 0-0 is the score. This game going. Face off in the Bumblebees zone. Jack holds the line, slaps it down behind the Bees goalie. Bees look to break out on the far boards now, and they do. We got a 2-on-1 situation. Pass across, and nice back check. Bees can't make a play out of it. Pass in front is broken up. Bees get a shot to the side of the net. Jack looks to clear it. Nets off a skate. Bees hold the line. Shot is off of Ben's shin pads and wide. Ben regains control of it, flips it. The Bees can't clear the Speed can't clear the zone. Ben now has a look.
Let's go.
Finds Eli at the blue line, and they're offside as he bobbled the puck on the blue line. Went skates first. .53 seconds left in the second period. 0-0 still the score in a very evenly matched game, and puck goes long off the face-off for Mason to pick up behind Josh's goal line, up for his winger on the near boards, but regained by the Bees at their own blue line. Nice move by the Bees for pass up the near boards. Bees with the drop pass to defense, but that drops way back. This guy's got some moves. He's getting away from everybody, but Benyang managed to strip that away, not for long. Bees regain control at the red line. Speed regains control, steps over. Here comes Austin. Austin! Shot, rebound, slapped away. And we've got a whistle. Hooking penalty called against the Bees. All right, so with 18 seconds left to go in the second period, 0-0 is the score, and the Speed goes to the power play. Benyang takes the face-off in the Bumblebees zone. The Bees get a stick on it and send it long. Mason chases this down, skates it out behind Josh. Mason's got a little room to make a decision. Puck goes a little long for Russ, though, but Russ gets a stick on it. Russ can't make a play, and that'll be it for the second period. 0-0 after 2. All right, as we get set up for the third period, 17 minutes are on the clock. Josh between his pipes as the Bees send this long. Jack is there. Jack with the bobbling puck mishandles it, and Ben is there to back him up. Puts it off for Patrick on the far boards. Patrick looking for a breakout pass. Patrick slaps it up for Nixon. Nixon steps over the blue line. Nixon back for Ben. Ben with a shot is broken up in front. Jack with a shot doesn't get through traffic. And that's sent long as the Nepean team is still on the penalty kill. Ben up for Nixon. Bees get a stick on it, send it deep. Jack hauls on the brakes. Across for Nixon. Nixon steps over the red line. Slaps it off some traffic. The puck dribbles back out into the neutral zone. Ben pushes it into the Bees zone, and the Bees penalty kill. Certainly killing some time. Ben skates this down behind the goal line, clears it into the neutral zone. Bees are there. At the Speed blue line, shot is wide of the net and hung up on the net behind Josh. That's going to get whistled down. 0-0 is the score. 15:30 run time left in the third period. Face off outside the Speed blue line. Nepean wins the draw. Nepean with a shot. It's over Josh's head. Oh, and that's going to be a body checking penalty called against Michael. He laid him out flat along the far boards. 0-0 is the score. 15:55 left in the third period as Nepean goes to the power play. During the penalty, Edmund, they stopped the clock. Face off in the Speed zone. Speed can't quite clear it. Nepean with a dribbling shot is stopped in the high slot. Picked up by Parker. Parker looking for his centerman, Michael. Bobbling puck is flipped out towards the far boards. Michael can't hold on. And here come the Bees. Bees step over the blue line. Get past Clark and send it deep. Pass in front is through traffic. Picked up by Austin. Austin steps over the red line, over the blue line, wide to the right side. On the penalty kill, Austin circles behind, and he gets tied up on the far boards. Bumblebees regain control. Bees, the pass across, step over the blue line, can't get that move. As Parker sends it long, the Bees regain control in their own zone. Ben finds this puck at his own blue line, skates it up the near boards, and he's blatantly taken down, and that's going to be a tripping penalty called against the Bumblebees. 13:33 left in the third. 0-0 is still the score. Face off in the Bumblebees zone. Bees win the draw. Looking to clear the zone, and they do. We're even strength. The Bees dump this in for Ben to grab hold and skate it out behind his own net. Ben. The pass. Can't get it out of the zone. Bees. Pass in front is broken up. As Ben flips this long and chases it down. Ben behind the goal line. Pass in front. Goes through. Jack is there at the blue line. Holds the line and flips this down behind the net. And we've got a injured player behind the Nepean goal line. Looks like Buddy's going to be all right. Making his way under his own power back to the bench. No penalty on the play. 0-0 still the score. Time is running. Penalties run out while the time is running. Not sure why we're so far on four. Sorry. Oh, the play has to start again. All right, we've got a man advantage for the next 26 seconds, but here come the Bees. The Bees step over the blue line with a long shot. Josh with a big rebound. The Bees can't make a good shot out of it. Bees regain control. Pass up to defense with a shot. Didn't go anywhere near the net. On the far boards now. Canada trying to clear it. The Bees are strong on them. Bees from the blue line with a shot. Josh, big save, rebound. Slapped away. Well done, Josh. And here comes the speed. Speed with a pass across. We're back to even strength again as this is picked up. Watch the too many men. Too many men. As Ben was hustling his way back onto the bench. But Canada touched the puck at the same time, even if it wasn't in the area of the bench door. So we've got 9:55 left in the third period. No score as the Bumblebees go to the power play. Face off in the speed zone. Nepean with a shot. Doesn't get through. Traffic bobbling. Josh, rebound. Puck is loose in front. Oh! That was over the net. And we've got a whistle on the play. It's played with a high stick by Nepean.
Should be outside the blue if it was on the blue.
Oh, I suppose maybe it was played by Canada. It's just I thought it was whistled down when Nepean played it. Nepean, after the draw, was shot through traffic. Josh managed to see that with a nice blocker save. Don't know how. Nepean keeps it inside the line. Pass up the middle. It goes through. Nepean defense with a move at the ringette line. Can't get a good shot off. It's stripped away by Nixon. Nixon up the near boards. But Nepean managed to get a stick on it. Jack skates away. Behind his own goalie. Misplays it behind the net. Pops it up for his winger. Nixon sends it long. Bumblebees find the puck behind their own net. Pop it up the middle. It's back for Jack. Jack tries to make a move, but Nepean regains control. Pass in front. Goes right through. Got to be faster on those. No moves there. Shot from the blue line. Doesn't get through. Is off of Jack skating wide. Jack skates it out behind Josh. Looking for a way out. Nepean. Little shot. Doesn't get on net. Jack looks for a lane. Finds one as scrolls down behind the Nepean goal line. Nepean from their own zone. Skates it out into the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Gets through the middle. And we've got a penalty on the play. A hooking penalty against Canada. Not a penalty shot.
No, it's not. It should have been.
6:40 left in the third period. And here comes Canada. Austin comes up the middle. Austin shoots. Rebound is picked up by the Speed. Jack from the blue line with a shot is just wide of the net. Nepean regains control. Fires it up to the red line. Steps over the blue line. Stripped away by Jack, who skates it off behind Josh. Josh up for Patrick. Patrick can't quite clear the blue line, and he does into the neutral zone. Regained by the Bees. The Bees step over the blue line. Slapper goes off the player and wide. Nepean back up the blue line. Nepean D-to-D pass. A wrister to the side of the net. We got a penalty on the play here. With a head contact call against Nepean. Minutes. That's a major penalty. That'll take us to almost the remainder of the game. We're 4-on-4 for the next minute 26. No score. Michael takes the face-off in the Bumblebees zone. Mike with a pass in front. Parker with a backhand is grabbed onto by the Nepean goalie. Nepean wins the draw in their own zone. Not for long. Pass in front. And held on to again by the Nepean goalie. Nepean wins the draw, fires it off behind their own goalie. On the near boards now, Parker gives him a hard time. Nepean manages to clear it. Ben looking for Jack, but that goes long. Jack gets beat, 2-on-1. Good hustle back by Parker. Shot is through traffic and doesn't get on net. On the near boards now. Kept inside the line by the Bumblebees. Bumblebees with a little pass to this guy by himself. Back check by Parker. Shot, Josh. Can't hold on, but it's slapped aside. Parker looking for a way out. Bumblebees hold the line. On the far boards now. Bees. Pass in front, slapped away by Ben. Bees again, shot to the side of the net in behind. Bees, shot, bobbling puck. Back up to the blue line, held in by the Bees. The Bees turn and fire, and it's off traffic and wide. Bees again from the corner. Ben giving him a hard time. And they're going to call that, I don't know, holding. Holding it is. 3:18 left in the third period. 0-0 is the score. Canada goes to the penalty box for holding. We're back to 4-on-4. Nepean wins the draw. Shot doesn't get on net in traffic. Nepean pass down to the corner. Mason is there. Mason flips it up long and clears it out into the neutral zone. Nepean regains control of the puck. Skates it over the blue line. Slap shot is off a stick and wide. Picked up by Mason, who's looking for a way out. Nepean's there. Nepean with a shot. Buddy all by himself. Couldn't make good out of it. We're 4-on-4, boys. You can't ice the puck now. Puck goes behind the net. Clark looks to ice it, but whiffs on it. Mason gets a little stick for a pass, but kept inside the line by Nepean. Benyang gains control of the puck, skates it up over the red line, but that's popped away. Ray gains control again. Ben Yang over the blue line, gets pushed to the outside. Eli picks up the loose puck. Not for long. Pass in front goes through. Can Mason get there and get a shot off? Mason with a shot. Doesn't hit the net. Ben Yang on the near side of the boards looking for a pass in front. It's broken up by the Bumblebees. 0-0 still the score. 1:45 left in the period. Shot, rebound, scores! Misplayed by that Nepean goalie as the rebound came back at him from behind and up to the slot. I think Eli put that in the end. I'd have to rewatch it. It happened pretty fast. 1-0 Canada with 1:15 left in the game. Bumblebees win the draw, looking to get on the board and tie it up in the last minute of play. Jack from behind the net can't hold on. Puck is on Josh and then slapped away. Nepean in their own zone. D-to-D pass as they try to make a smart play here. Broken up by Austin. Austin gets around. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net. Jack holds the line. Nepean flips this out. Jack sends it long, but Nepean gets a piece of it. Nepean now at the red line. 20 seconds to go. Austin regains control, flips it forward. Nepean slaps it around again. Nepean steps over the blue line, tied up by Jack. Oh, but he gets around. Shot. Josh with the rebound. Or with a big save, and the rebound is slapped away. Back into the neutral zone. Austin can't make a play of it, but that'll do it. With a late third period goal, Canada takes it 1-0. Josh with a big shutout. Well played all around. Both sides very evenly matched. It was a really nice hockey game. All right, that'll do it. Canada over Nepean, 1-0. See you next time, folks.